All right, building fans. I've got another one of our little short ones here. Another AliExpress. Another AliExpress space rocket. This time, last time we looked at one, it was, I think, the Chinese one. This time we're looking at, it's an American one, though I believe it's based off of, it might be the Mercury rocket. I'm trying to remember exactly. It actually looks more Rusky than anything else, but I might be wrong. You know, old Soviet Union rocket type. Rusky, not Russians. Rusky. When I think of that, I think of old Soviet Union. You know, back then there was a space race. Of course, who would have thought? History, right? Well, this is, of course, straight out of China. It's one of our AliExpress ones. This one was a pain. Um, there, I love the look of this thing. It is tall. So if we take a minifig over here and put them there, you can kind of see this is almost a standard size Lego minifig. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigs high. So 6 times 2, 12. I'd say it's not exactly 12. I'd say it's closer to probably 10 inches. A lot taller than the last one, but I will go ahead and tell you there's some build issues with this. Major, major build issues. As far as just a display piece, great. If you like rockets and you love space stuff and you want to crackle this, this is a perfect display piece. If you want to build with this, you want to be able to take it apart and enjoy the build, I'm praying for you, my brother and my sister, because this has got some problems. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the movement stuff that we have. Of course, we have a rotating plate up here for a tower. We have this piece here that's supposed to move, though it puts stress because of the way this thing is built. There's nothing, yeah, look, it all just fell apart. There is nothing holding this stuff together. There's no reinforcement of the parts itself. Instead, it's done in a very Model-esque sort of way, and all the tile does is kind of clutch something together, but there's obvious clutch power issues with this. With that being said, that is a big, big problem, because you can imagine if there's clutch issues there, there's going to be clutch issues in other places. Now, we do have yep, and you already see it. We do have these two spindly looking tower things here, but I'll go ahead and tell you there's a lot of like pipe parts being built up, but there's not a lot of reinforcement on it. And that's something that is very, very aggravating. The clips serve as these little arms here to put this tower on. You've got this arm here that's supposed to hold the rocket in, though the clutch on this is much higher than the rocket, so getting this unclipped causes problems. This rocket right here, the way that they put this together, they did not use a 1x1 round stud that had the option of having a hole in it. If they did, we could have buried that pipe down in there and possibly, oh yeah, this whole thing is falling apart. This thing does have some major, major clutch issues. That too tight, that not tight enough. That right there kind of tells you with some of what we're working with. And then that pushes too far down. You could change things up, but then you can't clip that on. It's still not holding together. This does have a bar that runs through. It should have probably had a bar that ran a little bit further up into this actual thing, so we probably could have used a number 16. You know, just something long. Instead, I think we have a number 6 or 8 in there, and it's just not enough for this. The clutch power on these studs are so much that we can't actually take it off the base without destroying the actual engines, and the whole tower itself has problems with the clutch power on these. Now, I can use these in another function with something else. That is easy. But overall, I cannot use this as a functional city model or a rocket launcher for my city, just because I can't move anything without parts breaking or falling off. And that is such a downer, because overall this set looks incredibly good. However, there are problems with it. Now, I got this as one of those saver things, so it was like $9.99 for 6 items, so that kind of comes up if we say 10. 6 items. That's what, 75 cents. I think I said $1.25 in the last one. I think it's like 75 cents. In that case, this is fine. I wouldn't spend too much on this. I probably wouldn't spend more than $2. If you find on Amazon it's $8, be wary, because you are going to have such frustration if it's the same quality as what we're getting on the AliExpress. So if you get it, you want to get it on the cheap. There are some parts you can use, but overall, some of the basic parts, some of the brackets, and some of the tiles have clutch problems that are not worthy of the piece. Some of this I'll build with, some of it gonna go in the trash. Yep. All right, well, that's all I got to say. Hopefully this review here kind of helps you on your decision on if you want to get this thing or not. I would definitely err on a side of caution on some of these block sets, but that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to get that, so that way I can help you decide on something that you want or not. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell for notification. Be alerted if anything comes from me to you. Like this video. Helps YouTube know what you're liking and what I'm making. And comment down below. Would you get this? Would you not? Are you enough of a rocket fan that you might craggle this together? Because I think that might be an alternative. Let me know down in the comments. I love chatting with you all, okay? Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all. Jesus loves you more. There's nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build, and happy brick hunting.